You Now, this is a video I did not expect to fully be doing. I wanted to do a video first on like a final review on this guy right here, the Mako harpoon. Very nice. But honestly, that's gonna have to wait because a couple days ago, probably last Wednesday, Thursday, I was on the balisong marketplace on Instagram, and I saw this guy, and I just bought it. So, just came in yesterday, and I was so excited for it to come in, and it's amazing. So this is the Black Balisong Channel Reaper V2. It's got the, I believe this is the Tonto blade. I know the Sandwich Reaper has that really awesome kukri blade. I wish they had it on these, but this is still really cool because, as you can see, this is a customized Reaper. So you got that cool stuff on the blade, this nice patterning, and I don't think it picks up in the video, but it's actually a little bit blue, these little waves. And then this, like, I don't even know, salmon looking shit on the side, but awesome knife. I've been wanting these for a long time now, and it's amazing. It looks great. It flips really nice. It's super fun, satisfying, does everything well. But my favorite part about this knife that's probably making it my new favorite knife is the sound, as you can hear in there. But I'll do a real quick sound test. Like, is that just not absolutely insane? Like, holy shit. But yes, this thing is incredibly nice. It's so smooth. It's fairly light. I think I'm not exactly sure the real weight, I'm just gonna like guess it, but probably between like 4.2 to 4.3. I really don't think it's any higher than that, because comparing it to my iBass, which is like 4.5-ish, it's definitely substantially heavier, And as you can see right now, my iBass, I have the little zippy spacer thingies, and ow, I don't really use them because personally I don't like the look too much, but I haven't used them since I really got this knife, which has been almost not a year, maybe, I don't know, but it's been a while since I've used these. So I decided to pop those in, and it's actually very nice. It makes the knife feel a little bit heavier, which I kind of like because it's barely anything, but kind of helps with keeping a nice flow of momentum. And it actually makes the handles extremely comfortable. If you have a bass, you kind of understand, but it's very nice. Oops. And then that, it feels maybe a little bit heavier than a Kraken. So yeah, that's why I think it's about 4.3, because this feels very good, a little light, and this feels honestly about the same thing. Wait, is it lighter? Did I mix it up? This one might actually be lighter than that. It might be 4.1 to 4.2 actually. I might have mixed it up, but huh. That's interesting. Oops, my bad. But yes, so it is a fairly neutral knife. It's very nice to flip. As you can see, I can hold a really good flow with it. Obviously that sound is crazy. See right there, what happened is, at least for mine, I can't speak for all Reapers, but my bite handle's a little slow, as you can see there. So it kind of gives it a little bit of play. What I might do, I might go get some carbon honey and see if, like, thick, see if that helps at all. You know, if it's not, it's definitely not gonna like speed it up, but what if it slows down the other one? Or I don't know, sometimes it just helps with like little bits of play. So I might go get that later, but who knows. But yes. Now about the knife, this is a channel 5 or grade 5 titanium handles, with a M390 steel blade. You saw the little cool black balisong logo right there. Very cool looking. And it runs on bushings. It's, I would assume, bronze phosphorus washers and Zen pins. So fairly standard, very nice knife that you would expect, like the materials at least, for this price point, which I got a insane steal on this. I only paid about $200 for this thing, which is kind of crazy because base Reapers with no anodization could go for $395, and with an anodization it's like $425. And this thing's got like customized, so I got an insane deal on that. So I'm super grateful for the dude. I think it was like ungraceful_flipping on Instagram, the guy. Pretty awesome. So shout out to him for this awesome knife for sure. Yeah. So as I said, this knife is neutral, so you get a very good flow with it. It carries pretty well. The only thing I could say is it feels like it could maybe use a little bit more weight, like in the handle area, but I didn't want to go for that one. But it's honestly like no issue. Ow. I don't know why I keep messing up on that little aerial. I did a bunch of them yesterday, like in a row, and got it. I don't know. Hold on. There we go. Now, the camera isn't really doing this thing justice because let me actually turn on the lights. Maybe that'll be better. Okay, you can see this nice little nano a little bit more, but it's honestly a lot more comfortable than I thought. Like, it does not feel as I would have thought. See, when I first saw these like waves kind of along here, I expected it to feel more like flat than it does. Like, it's definitely very raised. Like, you can really feel it. Like, hold on. But that gives it a lot of grip, and since titanium is obviously grippier than like aluminum would be, this knife is very grippy. I rarely lose my hold on the knife, and when I do, it's not the knife's fault. It is me going for something I don't have enough momentum for, or my fingers are just like getting out of whack and it just messes up. But it's very steady, very grippy, even though it has some play because of that one handle. I really don't feel it like trying to get away from me at any point. You know how like sometimes when you have a knife with a lot of play, it almost feels like the handles are trying to go away from the direction you're flipping in? I don't feel that at all in this knife. This knife is utterly amazing. It's definitely my new EDC and my new main carry that I've been using. Well, I've only had it for a day, but I've been carrying it around everywhere with me, wherever I went. Like crumble cookie, literally everywhere, just bring it in the car. Jesus. But yes, I don't know what else I want to talk about here with this knife. It's got incredible flipping. I'm trying to do a new combo with this because, like, obviously I just have my basic one that I always do in my videos, Like, I'll just do around the 8 ball, index, shortstop, middle finger chaplain, and then I've been throwing it into this, which can go into a regular chaplain. And then if I have 2 hands, I would do something there, but obviously I don't because I'm holding my phone. Oops. Even though the handle gap low-key seems a little small, I really like it. It's very good, and that was something definitely unexpected with the knife. I thought that might be a little bit of an issue for me because sometimes with a thinner handle gap, I'm not able to do my Z chokers as well as I normally could on another knife. That was definitely an issue with my IBAS when I first got it. But obviously, I learned how to flip pretty well with that and do good stuff. And it's just like something you get used to, you know? But very, very nice knife. Oh, this thing is pretty good for laddering. It's not a lot, but it's pretty deep actually. So you get some pretty good ladders out of it. Hey, look, I'm getting better. See my progression through the videos. But yeah, everything you really want to do with this knife, it handles it very well. It does everything pretty amazingly, and it's just a super fun, enjoyable knife. And obviously, again, my favorite part is the sound. Oopsie. Like, see, I was just my fingers messing up, not the knife losing grip. I feel the grip a lot, and it's like low-key working the calluses on my thumbs. So that's pretty fun, but it's just such an addicting knife, and I've been wanting one ever since I saw the Den Den BMX video and I heard that ring. It's just amazing, and now that I finally got to flip it, I don't feel that it's handle or blade biased. I know in a couple videos I've seen that. Maybe that's just the kukri blade, because I'm not really seeing that problem at all. I don't feel any sort of blade bias. I just feel it's more neutral. Now, definitely just neutral to me. I'm not feeling anything, which is very good. That was definitely something I was worried about getting this knife, because I'm a big neutral with a slight handle bias fan, or just handle bias, because I don't really like blade bias. It makes my aerials feel weird. It makes me a little nervous, and you don't want to be nervous when you're flipping a live bladed knife. You want to have total confidence in it, because even if you're able to do it and then you start to get nervous, that's where you mess up. Like, I can throw out these like rollovers, fans and shit, no problem. But when I was first learning how to do this little palm fan, and I was nervous because that blade kept going near me, and I learned on a Balisong Z, so it was pretty sharp, I cut my wrist like 30 times. So you just want to be confident in your flipping. But look at that. I think I pretty much talked about everything I like about this knife. There's no real cons to it. It's very amazing. It sounds like freaking wind chimes. It's amazing. Looks 10 out of 10. You know, comfortability 9 out of 10. Very, very nice. Like, the blade is a chamfered blade, so it's pretty smooth. Not as smooth as something like a Kraken, but it's still very, very nice. So if they're in stock, which I'm sure they are, they're actually in stock quite a bit, I would definitely consider getting one, because these things are super, super fun. So yeah, definitely try getting one. Ooh. There we go. Oh my goodness, landed everything at the end.